All right, so you're interested in getting a market update for Pecan Plantation. Well, stay tuned. We're going to jump into Pecan Plantation. We're going to do a deep dive into the real estate market, what is going on with the market, what has changed in the market from last year, and where do we see the market going next year. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about any changes that take place in the Pecan Plantation real estate market. All right, jumping into it, we're going to consider the real estate market. This is going to be around the July 2023 real estate market for Pecan Plantation. To give you a little bit of recap, if we go back to 2021, Pecan Plantation, when a home hit the market out here, typically it was under contract within 2 to 3 days. I know that was common for a lot of areas in Texas, but in Pecan Plantation, there was a long list of people that was looking to get into the neighborhood and not near enough houses. So like everything would sell immediately. And so there was a long list of people that were wanting to get into the neighborhood that could not. That market, due to the interest rates, has completely changed. That is no longer the case. It is not backlogged like that. That said, there's still a lot of people that are looking to move out here, and there's still a lot of properties that are available for them to choose. And so right now there's a good opportunity. It's a pretty balanced market, supply and demand. There's a good amount of inventory that's available and a decent amount of demand for people that are looking to relocate into Pecan Plantation. Right now, prices are down county-wide about 5% from where they were looking at May stats. So they're down about 5% on median home price. Listings are up by about 100%. So listings, a lot more inventory is available than there was, say, a year ago. And therefore, there has been more sales. So even though the market isn't where it was in terms of houses selling very quickly, in terms of buyers getting a better deal, buyers have an opportunity to choose between more homes, therefore they can negotiate better deals for themselves. So we've seen prices go down, we've seen sales go up because there's more inventory available, more people are putting their home on the market. So with all of that said, the time on market has changed. Used to, it was about 33 days on the market, even got down to 25 at one point. That is now 83 days on the market. You put your home on the market, the average turnaround time is 83 days, and that is 54 days to go under contract and 29 days for the bank and title to process the file for it to close. Now let's look at some specific numbers for Pecan Plantation. So in the $200,000 to $500,000 range, Pecan Plantation has 27 homes that are active on the market today. 27. The average per heated foot of those price points is 191 a foot. There are 12 properties that are pending, 200 to 500,000 pending. The average per heated foot price point is 194 a foot. And then there are 25 properties that have closed in the $200,000 to $500,000 range in the last 90 days. Closed price per foot is 186. So let's just think about that for a minute. 191 is the average asking price. 194 per heated foot is the average pending price. 186 is where it averages out as a closing price. What that tells you is that houses are asking up here and they're getting just below that. Okay, so houses are selling a little bit below asking price. That gives you information where if you're going to go buy a house in between 200,000 and 500,000, that you can get a little bit off the price. They're not dropping that much, but they are dropping, a couple percent from where they're listed at. So this gives you the ability to financially plan for what to expect when you go in to buy a house here in Pecan Plantation. You're going to be able to get a couple of dollars per foot off of the house, more than likely. unless there's a multiple offer situation or something like that. Just good information for you to know. 500 to 700,000. 17 properties are currently on the market. The average per heated foot is 206. There are 2 that are pending. So 17 on the market, 2 pending under contract. The 2 pending are 218 a foot average. There are 7 sales or solds, closed properties, 5 to 700,000 closed in the last 90 days. 7, and that price point is 207 a foot. So in the 5 to 700,000 range, they average 206 asking price. They average 207 closed, and it looks like those 2 pendings at 218 are probably going to end up being a slightly higher. So houses in this range are selling pretty close to what they're asking. So this one, there's not as much movement, it seems, on those properties. And last, 700,000 to 1.2 million. There are 8 properties that are available in Pecan Plantation between 700,000 and 1.2 million. The average per heated foot is $270 a foot, $270 per heated foot. There's 1 under contract between 700,000 and 1.2 million. That one is $193 a foot. And there are 5 that have closed in the last 90 days. 5 properties between 700,000 and 1.2 million have closed in the last 90 days. And the average per heated foot for that is $249 per foot. So that gives you a snapshot of what the market is like. So in the price point, the actives, 200 to 500,000, 27 properties available. 5 to 700,000, there's 17 available. 700,000 to 1.2 million, there's 8 available. So you can see that there's opportunities there. And you also see that properties are still selling because in the $200,000 to $500,000 range in the last 90 days, we had 25 sales. In $500,000 to $700,000 range, we had 7. And in the 700 to 1.2 million, we had 5. So you see that there's a good bit of movement still happening. Right now, interest rates are in the high 6s. We are watching what the Fed says every month. We pay a lot of attention to figure out, what should we be expecting in the real estate market. So we try to keep an eye on that. So if you have any questions, or you want to know where interest rates are at this time, or you want to get an update on prices, or you want to find out about the cottages that are being built out in Pecan Plantation, they're also selling some land out here. It's like 2 to 7 acre little ranch plots. If you want to find out more information about that, feel free to reach out to me. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'm going to put my information in the video here below. So take a look at it. And feel free to reach out to me sometime. I'd love the chance to help you with your relocation here to Pecan Plantation. And if I don't hear from you, I hope to see you around Pecan sometime.